The rising tension between Israel, Iran, and the United States. The conflict involving Israel, Iran, and the United States is one of the most serious geopolitical struggles in the modern world. While many people see it as a recent crisis, the roots of this tension go back several decades. Before 1979, Iran was not an enemy of Israel or the United States. In fact, Iran was one of their important allies in the Middle East. The country was ruled by a monarch named Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi, who maintained strong political, economic, and military ties with Western nations. During this period, Iran cooperated with Israel and even supplied oil to the country. Relations between the three nations were stable and cooperative. However, everything changed in 1979 with a dramatic political upheaval known as the Iranian Revolution. The revolution overthrew the Shah and replaced his government with an Islamic republic led by Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. The new leadership rejected Western influence and declared strong opposition to both Israel and the United States. From that moment, Iran's foreign policy shifted dramatically, and hostility toward these two nations became part of its political identity. The tension escalated further during the Iran hostage crisis later that same year. Iranian revolutionaries stormed the American embassy in Tehran and held 52 American diplomats and citizens hostage for 444 days. The crisis shocked the world and completely destroyed diplomatic relations between Iran and the United States. Since then, relations between the two countries have remained deeply strained. Over time, the rivalry between Iran and Israel grew more intense. Iran began supporting armed groups in the Middle East that oppose Israel, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and Hamas among the Palestinians. Israel views these organizations as serious threats to its national security and believes Iran provides them with funding, weapons, and military training. Another major issue fueling the conflict is Iran's nuclear program. Israel and the United States fear that Iran may one day develop nuclear weapons. Iranian leaders insist that their nuclear activities are for peaceful purposes, but the suspicion has led to years of international sanctions, diplomatic negotiations, and covert operations aimed at slowing Iran's nuclear progress. In recent years, the conflict has entered a far more dangerous stage. What was once mostly an indirect struggle through proxy groups has increasingly turned into direct confrontation. Military strikes, cyber attacks, and covert operations have become more frequent across the Middle East. Today, the tension has reached a new level. Israel has carried out operations targeting Iranian military infrastructure and nuclear-related facilities, arguing that these actions are necessary to prevent Iran from becoming a nuclear power. Iran has responded with missile